first up, Will Smith. I'm not going to rehearse everything that happened because I think unless you're living under a rock, pretty much everybody knows exactly what did happen, namely that Will Smith got offended by a joke that Chris Rock made on the stage at the Oscars ceremony, got up, belted the guy in the head, and then swore at him, and then there was apologies and all the rest of it. So I looked through the detail of this. I found out about it like most people on my social media, and then I started looking through the details to think, what should I make of this? And I tell you, it just got progressively more depressing. First of all, there was the joke that kicked the whole thing off, which was just an unfunny joke about Will Smith's wife's baldness. She has alopecia. Apparently, Chris Rock didn't know the full detail there, but who knows? Then there was the whole hitting him in the head on live television and storming the stage. Then there was the screaming and the swearing again on live television. Then there was all the blubbering down the microphone. And then there was this sort of incoherent kind of quasi-apology sort of justification where he said he wanted to be a vessel of love or something. It didn't make a lot of sense. And then I found out, of course, that Will Smith and his wife are in an open marriage. And then it turns out that Will Smith actually laughed at the joke before she gave him a look, and then he lost his mind. And I gave up. This is a parable of one thing and one thing only, namely that Hollywood is beyond messed up and we ought to avoid it entirely, as if we needed any more proof. These are people who are living flagrantly immoral lives with all sorts of trouble and turmoil lurking right below the surface, and the only reason that so many people can't see it is because they are so rich. Wealth does cover a multitude of sins. You can't live that way if you're not rich, and you can't actually pay the money to deal with the consequences. There's a huge cushioning buffer that comes through wealth and technology. But also, people won't admire you for living that way unless you are rich. The fact of the matter is that Hollywood is a den of iniquity. We know that, but that is why it now pretty much exclusively produces iniquity. I had no idea the Oscars were on. I'm thrilled about that. I didn't know what Will Smith looked like until this incident took place. I'm thrilled about that. I hope the ignorance continues and never changes, because I don't want to be influenced by them. I don't want to be thinking like them. What a tortured and messed up world this is. Philippians chapter 4, verse 8. Brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is honourable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there is any excellent and if anything worthy of praise, think about these things. And that doesn't just mean snub your nose at this stuff. It means don't read the gossip stuff. It means don't go, I even regret looking into the detail too much of this. It gets into your brain and it is not profitable. Not to mention, there's some kind of addiction out there. This has all gone so viral, partly because people are addicted to conflict. And they're addicted to this emotionalism, which is what Will Smith just got no control of his emotions whatsoever. And that kind of conflict, it is not a hallmark of the fruit of the Spirit, which is self-control. And it's not a way what we should be filling our minds with. Stick with the Philippians 4:8 principle, and you can't go wrong. Hollywood wants to get inside our minds. Our minds should be somewhere else.